Just getting home from playing some sports at high school level, and hopefully they're coming in feeling really good. Here he is, the good doctor, Dr. Berger, who's been on Facebook with us all day long doing Facebook Lives about concussions. He's the Chief Medical Officer of Choice One Urgent Care. My kid comes into the house complaining of what, and I know it's a concussion right away.
So first thing, you'd want to understand what sort of activity they were participating in. But if they show up and they're talking to you about that they're having headaches, they're feeling nauseous, dizzy, the lights bother in their eyes, maybe they just feel a little cloudy or foggy. They say, Dad, you know, I don't feel quite right.
Get them in.
Have them come in to see us.
Don't wait.
No, you really want to get them in to be seen right away so that we can assess them, use the toolkits that we have now to be able to not just talk to them about the symptoms and understand what happened to them, but actually measure how well their brain is functioning, how well they're processing information, right, how well they're able to stand up and balance, and then be able to get them on a trajectory to get better. You
know, in our day, it was having your bell rung, get back in there, cobwebs, get them all out of there. Now, it's serious because we're seeing it down the line. People are dying because of what they've suffered early with these concussions.
Yeah, that's right. What a concussion is a mild traumatic brain injury. And people need to remember that these are the sorts of things that have very long-lasting impacts. And they don't just happen to football players, right? They happen to cheerleaders. They happen to basketball players, soccer players, other contact sports. They also happen outside of organized sports arenas, right? Kids play lots of things with their friends.
Fall on a playground.
That's right. All these different sorts of areas are places that people get hurt. We also have adults participating in recreational sports leagues, slips and falls. So there's lots of people who sustain concussions.
You know, you always say think about football because they're getting all the headlines. The worst injury I've ever seen was on a field hockey. I saw a ball hit a girl, and she was knocked out for the rest of the year because of this darn concussion. You know what? I've been a big proponent of getting baseline. Get the kids in when they're in Little League or Midget League and have a baseline since they're, what, 8, 9 years old, all the way through high school, just to know where they're at.
It's really very helpful for us to be able to assess where they are when they're healthy.
And you're doing it.
That's what we're doing with our new concussion management program, that we're able to assess those people before they have an injury. And then if they do have an injury, we can see where the deficits are so we can target those and focus on those and make sure that they're getting back to a safe and healthy place before we return them to those activities.
Is there such a thing as a slight concussion, a mild concussion, or are they all bad?
They're all bad, right? They're like snowflakes. They're all unique. They're all different. They all have to be managed with a very customized program, and that's what we're doing at Choice One.
Are you finally glad that we're given the attention that this needs to be, concussions? So we've long neglected it, and now we're paying attention.
It's been a great relief because now the conversation with families about concussion is different than it was 10 years ago when there was so much pressure put on us to try to return those kids to school, to their athletics quickly, right? Because they were the captain of the football team. Well, now families are starting to recognize that their son or daughter needs to stay out and needs to rest and go through a protocol like we've developed to make sure they're healthy.
It's been great to have you in the house, Doctor.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.